Good morning, everybody. Hi, this is Hillary Strong. This Thursday morning with Your Dreams on Fire. I'm the creative director and co-founder along with Rick Artis, and we provide free trainings every Thursday on our free Facebook group called Socially on Fire. So thanks for joining me today. I want to show you something really quick that I just made. I'm coming live from StreamYard, which is think of it as coming live through a studio. It's very affordable. You might have heard of Be Live, Facebook Be Live, and there's also StreamYard. So I have found that I really like coming to you live. So I'm streaming to you live on Facebook and YouTube, and we'll be adding a third. With the Pro package, you can get a third streaming area. So I made this quick intro, and I just kind of want to show you what you can do with Wave, which is something, it's a video creation and editor tool that I'm going to be showing you next week. So I'm just going to pop this in real quick. Okay, so that's just a quick intro. You can do a countdown. I just thought I would use our fire theme to, before you get started, you can create one that's longer, however long you want while you're getting ready to go live. So that's just kind of trying some new things here in StreamYard. It keeps getting better and better. So thanks for joining me today. So I am going to be talking about a few things. I'm going to be going over some amazing content tips. Everybody needs to create content for your business. I don't care if you're a small, medium, or large size business, content is here to stay. And we need to be using all of our channels to get everybody's attention, right? To get out our content, our message, what we're selling, what we're doing to our audiences. So it's very important that we do that. I'm going to show you some tips with Canva, which is one of my favorite tools to use. I'm also going to be presenting a mini course on Canva that I have created that's launching on August 10th. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to share my screen. And there you go. Takes just a minute. Yeah, I guess I got to click the right button. There we go. And now I'm going to show you my screen. All right, just kind of talk to you about some key things to focus on in creating amazing content. So again, I use Canva. I'm going to demo a little bit about how to create an image and then create a GIF, animation, or video from that. So it's pretty cool. They've added some new features. Let me just go through this. So branding, of course. So what do we need to do? Oops. There we go. Whoa, presentation. I have a touch screen, so it's a little sensitive. So the most important thing is creating content that connects with your audience, not mine, not anybody else's, your audience. And it's so important to do that, and we need to do it quickly, right? Our attention spans are so short that we need to create bite-sized pieces of content. We need to create content our audiences will love. And so Canva, you can create all sorts of things, images. I'm sorry about that. Let's go back up. My computer is just not cooperating. There we go. But we need to think about motion, right? Videos and content with motion is what we're attracted to. It's what our eyes are attracted to. So we need to focus on how to not only create images, but then kind of create some movement in them. You've all seen the GIFs, right, that you can add in your Facebook and everywhere. And I might actually show you that next week too. Giphy is a great tool, and you can actually create your own GIFs, so of yourself. So maybe we'll talk about that next week. So I do believe that anybody can become a designer. I am not a designer, a graphic designer by trade. I've had to learn. I've had my own small business for since 2014. And so, you need to sometimes up your skills to stay competitive, to get in the game, so to speak, or you hire someone to do that, right? So that's your choices as a business operator. You need to decide if you want to do it, if you have the skills, or if you want to hire someone or train someone to do that. But I do believe that anybody can learn how to create great content and all sorts of marketing tools, videos on Canva. So we'll be talking, I'll do a quick demo on Canva. And it's important that everybody, we don't know everything, right? We have to be open to learning new things. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everybody, they're constantly changing the platforms, right? And kind of rising the bar for us. And so I'm continuing to learn as well. And so being part of this group, I hope to continue to share tips with you. And please invite friends and peers to join us every Thursday. You get a live training. But we need to communicate through our visuals, through our social media, through our website, through email, all of those kinds of things, and be creating things that move. But we need to be thinking about our audience, right? We don't create for us, we create for our audience. They want to be entertained, educated, and delighted, right? So we need to know who our target avatars are, or target audiences. Could be a target audience, or you could have multiple. And what problems does your business solve? And how can we communicate that visually? I think that's the most important thing. Talk less, show more. So we're going to go down here just a bit, just give you a few more things. Okay, so when we need ideas for branding, I have a touch screen, so I'm going to try to move this down. There we go. Okay, so brainstorming, right? Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. Okay, we're brainstorming ideas for content. And I also have a freebie, 30 great content ideas on our website that you can go to. But we want to make a list of keywords that relate to our business or our service. You need to do research. A great way to do that is check out what your competitors are doing. Check out what your mentors are doing. Feedly is a good, BuzzSumo, Google, Pinterest. Pinterest is a great platform to get ideas. Buffer, Reddit, those are just some of the few that I've. So you need to do some research, right? What kind of content you need to test? What does your audience like, right? And we can only do that by testing. Your competitors, you can add their pages to your watch in Facebook so you can keep an eye. I do that for some of my clients. And when I see that one of the competitors has had a major reach on something, I check out what they posted, what's resonating, so you can get some good ideas. And also follow people and brands in your niche, right? I've listed some other things here. If you want to try some fun or silly holidays, nationalcalendarday.com, timeanddate.com, brownieslocks.com, and holidayinsights.com are some fun ones if you want to just kind of be a little bit more out of the box. So let's just quickly talk about what kinds of content we need to post, right? We need to post with intent and purpose. And I think a lot of people really like the personal connection, and that may not be your brand, and that's okay. But for my brand, people want to get to know me. It's that know, like, and trust factor, right? And so we have to have passion and purpose, and we need to portray that in our content. So I do believe that you need to boost your posts or do some ads. You must have a small budget. You have to, it's not just your audience you already have, but we want to reach more people, right? And so Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google, they all make it pretty easy to get your message out to not the masses, but to more people like that you already have that are already your fans and support your business, right? You just want to reach out to more. So you might be funny, out of the box, unique. It does get people's attention. So those are kind of fun, and you can check out some of the silly. I'll post those after the call as well, so you can check those out. if anything ties to your business, if you're, I don't know, just silly fun days that might tie into some part of your business or personality, right? You also need to think about evergreen posts. And people don't understand what that is. So, what all evergreen posts are is they're not time sensitive. They're not an event. You kind of need to think of information that's from your website that people can go to get more information about your business, your services, what your products are. Um, but you want to break that up in little bite-sized pieces. Think M&Ms, not a Hershey bar. It's what I kind of always, it's a good visual, and I try to remember that too. Just breaking up all of this information that we have that we want to share into bite-sized pieces visually that people can consume and share, right? We want them to share because sharing is free. Sharing is caring. You want to mix up your content. So again, the key to content is you need to be testing out. I've posted some things for some clients in the past that I didn't think would go over really well, and they were hugely popular. And so, you don't always know until you test, right? And then what do you want to do? Well, you want to create more of that testing and more of that content that actually was successful. So yes, post more of what your audience likes and hopefully ask them to share it. Not all the time, but here and there, if you can ask them for a share, that's nice. And you want to recycle your content. So if you have previous content that was popular, and pretty much Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all have data that you can look at to see how your content did. So you could look in the past and check out, oh, this posted really well, and maybe update it, change it just a bit, but repost it, repurpose it, update it. You can also ask people questions. That's a great way to get people's thoughts. People love to contribute and feel like their opinion matters, right? We all have lots of opinions lately on mask, no mask, corona. It's all kind of crazy, but we all have opinions. And so that's another thing that you can put in your content toolbox. Sometimes with different businesses, quotes or memes can do really well. Sometimes GIFs, funny GIFs. It depends on the tone of your business, right? And your messaging. A lot of people, right now especially, we sometimes need funny, we need to be inspired, look at positive. I always try to do that, look at the positive things that are happening. And education is hugely popular, right? Because of Corona, we've had to move everything online, all of our meetings, all of our communication. And some businesses were ready more than others, I found. So we need to improve our skills and be communicating effectively online. People love to see behind the scenes of what's going on in business. Right now, my husband's cleaning and fixing things, and I have 2 dogs laying in my office. So there's lots of potential for lots of chaos. Hopefully on this call, we won't have any. But I guess that's the thing about live is that things happen and you have to be willing just to go with the flow. Not everything is going to be perfect. And let me just add one free idea that you can do right now is that you can go live on Facebook for free. It doesn't cost anything. You can go live from your profile, from your business page, from a group. It's absolutely free. So I'll be talking more. I haven't talked about Facebook Live for a while. I think that was end of May. So I think I'll create some best tips and we'll go over that again. But again, I'm coming live to you, but I'm streaming through a professional platform that allows me to just do some additional things, allows me to share content. It's pretty cool. And then you can, again, provide demos and service tutorials. So those are just some content ideas of things that are popular. And again, when we're thinking about all this, we need to turn those into visual content. Okay, what does that mean? What do I mean? We're going to go to Canva and I'm going to show you. So this is Canva. This is just the home page. Again, They have a free plan that you can join, and I have a link for that, and that's great to get you started. That's how I started. But the pro features are so amazing, and I'm going to show you some of that because you can create animation and GIFs and videos and things like that. So, and that's where we need to be moving toward. It's great creating images. Images are great. They're kind of the foundation for all the other things that we need to design, right? Because we can put our animations, we can put our videos in email, we can put them on our website, on our social media. Let's see where else we can put them. In a paper that you're doing. So there's so many things that we can do with our images, right? They're our starting point. So so in Canva, they do save all your designs, which is pretty cool. So I've been a pro user. I've been using this probably for 6 years. And so I moved to the pro plan just because they started adding just some really cool things that I wanted to try and show in my classes. I've done a lot of teaching and training on Canva, and I'm a visual learner. I like to see things for myself, step by step, how things work. I'm going to show you, I created a mini course that's launching next Monday, but you can buy it now. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. And those are the kinds of things that I do to invest in my business. It's very affordable. I like to continue to challenge myself to learn new things. So in Canva, you can create, I'm just going to go to social media, and you can do all this for free, except for some of the features I'm going to talk about. Instagram. So say, a post in Instagram. So it's correctly, if you look down here, it's correctly sized, perfect square. Story, animation, Facebook post, Facebook cover, blog banner, all these things for social media, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook ad, blogs. Oh, that's another thing, for your blogs, creating a little video or animation. Events. I use it to create everything. Honestly, I create flyers and posters and PDFs and images and videos. Now, just one thing about Canva quickly, it's not designed to be a video editor, but it did add a short video editor, so you can do a little bit in here, but it's not designed to be a video editor tool. Just going to throw that in there. And I'm going to be talking about Wave, which is one of my favorites that I've been using for a few years. And I'm going to demo that next week, next Thursday. It's going to be pretty cool. So again, events, posters, brochures, announcements, tickets. They've added a lot in the event. Marketing. Let's talk about marketing. I just ordered business cards. You can create brochures, post Facebook ads, Instagram ads, logos, documents. You can just create documents. Let's see. What do we have for documents here? A letter, a presentation. So I do use Canva for presentations. The presentations I'm showing today are made with Canva. And they do have a print. So I think it's FedEx that there we go. Our internet's a little slow. Sorry about that. Again, t-shirt, labels, invitations, brochures. Let's see. They keep adding stuff in here. Come on. Labels, so you can print labels. Flyers, letterhead, thank you cards, save the date. I mean, it's just endless. Resume. And now this is the video section. So the animation, you can do intros like I just did with the fire scene. I could have made that in here, but I actually made that in Wave. Facebook video, animation, video. They've got some cool things. They also have, if you're a teacher or you provide education or are a nonprofit, you can apply to get a free account, which is pretty cool. So one of the nonprofits that I do some work for, they got a free account. So an infographic is another way to present information. a worksheet, lesson plan. I mean, they just kind of added all this fun stuff. Sometimes a mind map, class schedule, all sorts of things. And then for your own personal use as well. I make my Christmas letter. What else do I do? I've made, different things for baby showers or if I'm throwing a party or something like that. So just, um, just really cool stuff. So what are we going to do today? So you can go up to this search bar right here. And I'm going to do, so one thing because I post on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I use a square template a lot of the time. So I use the Instagram. I can type Instagram, and then I'll give you everything that is related to that. So I'm going to click on Instagram post. So this is already going to be sized in a square. And another cool thing that I think provides a lot of value because we're not graphic designers, there's so many templates in here for you to use, and you can change the colors. Sometimes not everything will change, but you can change out the photo. You can change the video. You can do lots of stuff, but I'm just going to go to a blank one. You can always just create your own too. I see a lot of things on, in Facebook and other platforms that I like the design. And so I'll look at it and try to figure out how I can create something like that. So you can get ideas anywhere. So one thing about this square post, right? Because we're using it on 3 different platforms, Facebook and Twitter are a little bit shorter as far as height goes. So try to really this is a good tip, remember this, try to put most of the content in the post. That way it's cut off a little bit, which means squeezed, or the top part gets cut off. And you can always kind of adjust even the templates. So it's going to get, when you just put in Instagram posts, it's going to come up and give us all these templates we can use. And we could just do that. I'm just going to do a template here, and I'm just going to upload, let's see, I'm just going to go to a photo of something. And you can upload your own photos, your own logos, everything like that in the free account, which is great. Your own videos. And you wait just a second. And you can, so they have tons of images for free. I do have the pro account. So if you go over here to this, I don't know what it is, it's 3 lines. They've kind of given you, so I want some pictures that are square. And there's free or pro. Pro has a little crown, and I'm going to do pro. Actually, I'll just do free. Uncheck that. And I'm going to apply the filters. And then it's going to bring up what I asked for, which is more square, not rectangle, not vertical, different images. So let's just use, since we're in the time of Corona, let's just use this image, okay? We always want to drag from the corner like that. And I'm going to drag out. We'll talk about putting, and I'm going to shorten that, and then I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to add a text. So I'm going to show you how an image can turn into a GIF or video. Now in the Pro version, they've added these cool font combinations. So this one's kind of cool. I like this one. Again, it will say Pro on it. There we go. And I'm just going to make this a little smaller. I'm just going to move her down a little bit. You can move your image. I'm going to move this up. And what's cool about this is, I'm going to go on the top here. You can change the wording, right? It's just the design. So we could change that to blue. We could do that to orange. And then click down here for the darling. Instead of the pink, we could do black or gray. That's kind of cool. Now, we can click on this and do effects, which is a pro feature. Actually, that's that can change the hello a little bit. And then you can also change the darling, go into effects, and it's the neon, right? But they've got hollow. Do you see how I changed that? Or maybe I want lift. So they've got some kind of cool new features. I'm going to go back to neon because I kind of like that. Okay, so now when we do this, put that down just a titch. When we go to our text, we can change the font, we can change the colors, we can change how big it is. We've got all these amazing choices. I could make it bold. See how that changed that? So now how do we create a GIF out of just this image, right? So when we download, we've got lots of options. PNG is what I usually download because you also can use, creates a transparent background if you want. So it's just a higher quality image versus a JPEG, which a lot of people, you can also download it as a PDF. And here it gives you these options. MP4 video. Now, when you download a video, people have to actually click on it for it to work. Where if I download it as a GIF, I'm going to download it. Takes just a minute here. And there we go. I have a dog barking. Of course, I do. Oh, and there goes number 2. Okay, Rizzy, quiet. Okay, so I'm going to show you this GIF. It takes just a minute. Quiet. I have a new puppy at home, so she gets a little excited. So I'm going to show you this GIF. Wait just a second. It will come up. There we go. It's thinking. I hope you have better internet than I do. All right, so this is a GIF. Now we can share this. It didn't, we're gonna go to animate. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. So we're gonna go down here. We need to animate this. And if we go down here, I'm gonna change this. I don't know, it could be the kind of, I'm gonna just delete this and just put regular text in for now. I'm gonna delete the group because it didn't bring up the animation feature. So I'm just gonna say, I don't know why that wasn't working today. So we're just gonna bring it in regular text. Come on. And I think it's in white. So that's the problem. We're not seeing it. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to put happy Thursday. Delete out the rest. Now I can change font, color, you know, anything like that. I'm just going to move this up a little bit. Okay. And so now when I do this, I'm going to, I don't want that. I want animate. I don't know why this is not coming up. Let's go down to PNG and let's go down to more. This is crazy. The animate button is not coming up. Styles. Usually when you click on the text, there will be an animation button, right? So I can change colors. It's going to put, so this is one of the cool things about having your brands is that you've got all your brand colors right here and you don't have to type them in. So we could do that. Text and background. We're going to go down to more. And they've got all these cool features. So you can link in the pro version GIFs, if you have a Giphy account, emojis, pixels, QR codes, Giphy, which is Giphy, and you can download, you can type in anything you want and download GIFs to share. Flickr, Box, HubSpot. There's so many options in the, there we go. And so I am not, okay, I'm going to download this, and I'm going to download this as a video. So you can download it as a video. Again, when you download as a video, so any image you create, you can create a GIF, which is something moving. I'm going to grab some animation. I think that's, so you go to Elements, and then they have all these stickers, fun stickers you can use to create movement. So they've got shapes and grids. Give me just a sec here. I'm going to pull up. Okay, I'm going to go down here, and they've got frames. There's so much great stuff here. That's all in this. So you see how all these stickers are moving? We're going to put a little sticker on here. And search. So you can search, you know, they've got arrows, words, so shapes. I'm going to put thumbs up in the sticker. And it will show me the animation for thumbs up. We'll see what we got. So if you download a GIF, it will just play over and over and over and over. And so you can see these. We'll take a look and find one that we sort of like. Now you can add words, you can add, let's just do thumbs up. We'll add that on. There we go. And we'll just make that a little bit smaller. But you see how already just having that motion, I'm just going to delete this Happy Thursday. The animation button is not coming up this morning. So I'm just going to pop this in, and you can, they have tons of stuff in the animation that you can use. And my computer's a little slow. See how the animation button came up, and then it, come on. I apologize, I'm having a little problems with my, oh, so now it's doing all this wacky stuff for me. Let's move our image back. But these, I mean, it just has so many options for what you can do to try to get people's, sometimes Canva, you know, internet can have problems, but it does save all your work automatically, which is great. There we go. I'm going to go like this. So I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to grab it again. Just click on it, and it will pop up. Just give it a second. And I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller. Okay. And sometimes I click outside of the post, and then I'm going to move it up just a titch. All right. I'm just going to size that down just a titch. Okay, so now it's seconds long. I can click on this. Click on the animation, and it's 6 seconds long. And so I click on that. And it's showing me what it's going to look like as a video. So I'm going to close that and go to download, and I'm going to download as a GIF. So again, you can download, it's always going to take you quiet to the video, but you can always make it a GIF. But GIFs don't have any sound, they just have the movement. So if you have music with it, you need to download it as a video. And again, they've added that in here too, which is pretty great. All right. So I'm waiting just a sec. It takes just a minute to get it downloaded, so don't, it will download. And so again, the difference between is that it has no sound, it just moves. It continually moves, right? And a video, people actually need to click on to get it to play. So you need to think about that when you're placing, when you're downloading, where you're going to be putting your video or your GIF, right? Okay, so some cool features about that. So that's really easy to do in Canva. You know, music, and you can trim video. It's again not designed for that, but it has some capability for that, and you can upload your own videos, which is great. So I'm just going to go back to Canva a minute. And again, what the whole purpose of this is to create engagement, to get people to react and to stop and look, right? So we need to use our images and the platform and the templates. The templates are great to kind of as the launch point, and we need to know how to do that first, and learn how to do and create GIFs, videos, animation, presentations that have videos in it. I mean, it's where you can put, and like I use Constant Contact, and so if you have videos that you can upload to YouTube, you can take that link and put them in your email. And I'm not sure what platforms, I'm assuming that all the other like monkey, what, I can't think of the monkey. But there's other, you know, inexpensive email platforms and animation and things like that in them, which is great also. So I'm just going to just point out two of my favorite things. You have all your colors in and your designs. So that just saves me I come in here and I put an hour away and I design all the things that I maybe need for whatever's on my calendar, right? Or something that I see that I want to create. So you can create your brand, you can put things in folders, you can share with the team, music. It's also one of the great things is you can load Canva and have Canva on your phone. So, you know, if you're younger than me, where you probably feel more comfortable on your phone, then you can design on the go, which is pretty cool. You can have Canva anywhere. So I'm going to go and just talk a little bit about my amazing little mini course, because Canva, I do believe that Canva is just a very simple tool that anybody, and I mean anybody, can learn to do. I've created this Canva mini course. It's called Ignite Your Online Content with Canva, and it's available for purchase now. And the course goals. So let's talk about what our goals are. Our whole goal, I'm going to have to use this on the side. Our whole goal here is to create amazing content that our audience is going to love. They're going to stop, they're going to share, and we want them to continue to notice us, right? We have a lot of competition out there and we need to do everything that we can to get people's attention. And I know for a fact that anybody can become a DIY designer like me. Plus, with the course, I've broken everything down into mini videos, worksheets, action items, so that you can use this right away. After the first lesson, you should be able to go into Canva and create exactly what I created. And it should be fun, right? Designing should be fun. You're doing this for your business, you're passionate, you want to share your message and your passion products, services, whatever, and it needs to be affordable. And so Canva, you can start with the free version. The Pro has a lot more to offer, but whatever you want to start with is great. So I'm going to be your tour guide, so to speak, and your trainer. I'm founder and creative director of Your Dreams on Fire. And about me, so I've been doing this. I was a military spouse. I got married a little bit later, and we had to travel. And so I was thinking, how can I transfer my marketing and sales and operations skills into something that we can move around and I can still work? Because it's really hard sometimes because you have to move so often to find work. So I started my own business in 2014. I worked with small businesses, women owned businesses, nonprofits, entrepreneurs, and became a coach and trainer. I actually was a certified trainer with Constant Contact for many years and trained on that. I also spoke on social media topics, email marketing. And again, as everything changes, right, we become more digital, more online. Everything, we used to do hardcover newsletters. You just don't see those anymore. I mean, the expense of printing them, and you can do all that online now. I do specialize in Facebook for business. I love Facebook. There's so many opportunities. Every business, every entrepreneur needs to take advantage of the opportunities on Facebook. So that's all I have to say about that. I am a Canva DIY designer, military spouse. I try to play the ukulele. I love tennis, and I'm a dog mom, and I need to add my new little puppy on there of 3. So what I'm here to do in this mini course is inspire and get you fired up about creating content, get you curious about learning and increasing your skills and knowledge. Even if you have someone go through this for your company, take advantage and watch the videos, understand why you should be paying for this or why you're going to be doing this, right? Because it takes time and skill, and you need to invest in your business. But I'm going to show you, I've saved a lot of time over the years, got a lot of tips and tricks up my sleeve. So I'm going to show you those, kind of the fast way to do things. And I'm going to help you discover your creative talents. So I'm here to help you move along. I'm going to ignite the fire, turn up the heat, add more fuel. It's going to get hot. And hopefully we are going to end with sizzling success, because I know you can. So my job is to help you move along through the course, and as you gain confidence and skills to move along. So again, we talk about we need to create content. We need to brand our content. It needs to look professional. You have to get noticed online. And we all need more business and sales, especially with everything going on, right? Sell your services. Now, I know fear factor. Believe you me, when I had to start going live, doing Facebook Live, starting my StreamYard live show, that's not my comfort level, to be honest. I like to train person to person, but I do feel like I can reach a lot more people by sharing what I know online and doing lives and doing a combination of trainings. And so everybody learns a little bit differently, and that's okay. So there's something for everybody. There's things to print out. You get access to freebies. We'll talk about that. But I've been there. It's real. I used to just sweat to death. I was so afraid of doing lives. I get so nervous. But we all have lack of time. We all feel overwhelmed. We don't have a plan. We lack confidence. I get it. But we have to face our fears. We don't really have a choice right now. We need to be moving more things online so that we can spread our message and get our information about our wonderful companies and what we're doing to more people. So it needs to be low cost. I do believe that there's a lot of awesome low cost tools, and I'm going to share those with you, that you can get immediate results. You should, in Module 1, be able to download images and use those in your business immediately. But the cool thing is about the mini course is that you can go at your own pace. Depending upon, there's some things that you might already be a Canva user and just haven't used it fully, don't understand all the cool things that it can do. So you can skip around if you have some skills already, but you want to learn more. So I'm offering step-by-step tutorials, and I know you can do it. So here's the deal. We're all losing out by 1, not being on Facebook, 2, not um, not engaging people online, which is where, even if you have a brick and mortar, you have to be engaging online, because with COVID, I mean, we don't know how long this is going to last, right? And so there's so much opportunity online to get your word out. So the solution is you have to take action. You can't just sit back and think business is going to come to you. You cannot do that. Canva is one of the easiest tools I've ever used, and I'm here to help you every step of the way as your tour guide. So let's talk about what you get in this mini course. A personal tour guide, yes, moi, 6 training modules and action items in every one. So I want you to take action. You know, I've done a lot of trainings, I've taken a lot of trainings, and you sit through them and then you leave and you don't do anything. You go, oh yeah, that was great, but you don't put it into action. And so I'm creating ideas for you to create action at every level of the training. Tutorial, I'm going to go over the free features and the pro and what the difference is. So it depends on where you want to start. You can start with either one. I'm creating bonus materials, and I have some freebies. I'm giving you a discount if you need some one-on-one coaching, which is very popular. I'm giving you a discount on that, so I can show you something maybe you're having problems with, or help you with content ideas, things like that. I'm going to give you some other low-cost tools and resources that I think will help your content. And I'm also, if you do have a business Facebook page, I'm offering a discount that I will do a checkup for you, which means I'll go through and do an audit and give you ideas, pointers, and what you need to do to really get your business page up and running. I do find that when I look at businesses, a lot of times they haven't posted in months, or they posted last year. If you're going to have an online presence, you need to be present on it. That is just that's my soapbox. Otherwise, just get off. It looks terrible for your business. So what does the bonus material include? So you're going to get 25% off a coupon of a 1-hour coaching. I'm going to give you my free content ideas tip sheet, my free video idea tip sheet. You're going to get access to my free Facebook group and weekly live trainings. You're going to get a coupon for the Facebook page business audit. And I'm going to give you access to some of my most favorite free and low-cost tools. So I know you can do this. I know you can reach your goals, but you have to start today. You have to take action. So everything I'm offering, the course is regularly $99. All the bonuses that I'm going to include are over $300, but for limited time, I'm offering my course for $39, just $39, and you're going to be able to be creating amazing things on Canva. And again, I provide 3 free trainings every Thursday, and it can be on all different things. I train on video trends and tips, Facebook for small businesses, Canva, emojis, social media content ideas, Facebook groups, Facebook hashtags, going live best practices. Next week, I'm going to be going live on Wave, and that's a video creation tool that I love to use, and I'll be sharing that. Later in the month, I'm going to be talking about storytelling. And again, you know, we're moving towards the holiday, which is Labor Day, so we're going to be talking about holiday marketing. So that's all of that. Let me go back to StreamYard, and I'm going to remove. It's kind of cool. You can go in and out. I'm going to remove stop screen. All right, and then it takes me back to myself. Now you can have guests. I think you can have up to 10 with the version of StreamYard, which is pretty cool. And so that is my offer today. If you need help with your content, you can buy it for one of your marketing professionals, entrepreneurs, small businesses. You have to step up and get better at creating content. And creating content can start with images, GIFs, videos, going live, doing a show like this. I think we're seeing a lot of those online. I know we're running a little bit long today, but I hope that that was helpful, gives you an idea of all the great things that you can do. And I know you can do it. If I can do it, I've taught a lot of people how to use Canva. And the good thing is you can go at your own pace. So I'll put the link, let's see. This is kind of cool. So you can run a ticker at the bottom, kind of like they do on the TV. So I'm going to click another one. So yeah, make sure to click the link at the end and get this limited time offer. It's called Ignite. There we go. Hold on. It starts August 10th, but it's available for purchase now. Ignite your content with Canva mini course. So again, this is meant to be bite-sized pieces of video, step-by-step tutorials, so that you can go at your own pace. Because not everybody can consume, a lot of people can't be live with me today. They're working, they're doing other things, and that's great, but you can always watch the replay. So please share with others. I've got a lot of good things coming this month, and I hope you join me. And thanks so much for checking in today. Have a great day. Bye.